P-F-A-B-G. Pretty for a black girl like me. P-F-A-B-G. Pretty for a black girl like me. Bo-do-bo-do-bo. Bo-do. Bo-do-bo-do-bo-do. Bo-do-bo-do-bo. I'm not trying to pressure you. Just can't stop thinking. Just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even really gotta be my subscriber, follower. You see what I did? Make sure you subscribe. Subscriber. I just wanna know your name and maybe sometime if you could like, comment, subscribe. You see what I did there? That was real cute. Like so. So don't even act like y'all wasn't feeling it. Period. Okay? No, really, guys. Hey, hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Pretty for a Black Girl. I am your pretty black girl, Avery, and we're here with our very first official episode. Yay! Like, wait, cue applauses. Yay! Yes, I do it all. I do the vocals, I do the intro, I do the videos, I do the production, I do it all. I is me, okay? Welcome. I don't know why I'm on 100. I'm on 100. Come down. 100. Hey, I'm on 100. Hey. Anyway, I am your pretty black girl, Avery. And like I said, this is my very first official video. Guys, before I continue, please make sure you like, comment, and of course, the most important thing is subscribe. Subscribe is the little red button. Click it. It'll change your life. Every Sunday, coming to you. We here. Holla at your girl. You know you want to. Alright guys, so in this first official video, it's going to be one of my many wonderful segments explaining myself and how I do life. And how my testimony, I don't really want to call it a testimony. My kind of like my just like getting to know you story. Or my like coming back to myself story. I don't know what to call it. Do people call it like confessionals or vlogs? It's not really a vlog. Well, hey, anyway. Alright guys, so I am here and let the stories begin. Okay, so for many of you who do not know, I am Avery and I also live in Dallas. Hey, the 214, the 469, the 832, the I don't know. Mine is 903 because I'm not from here. But neither here nor there. I am from East Texas, so 903. Rose City. Period. Tyler, Texas. Anyway, so guys, I've been here a little bit over a year and I'm still figuring out life. I don't know about you guys, but I'm 27 and I'm like, ooh, just when I think I know what I'm doing, it's like, pause. I don't. I don't. Life comes at you fast. And it keeps coming at me fast and I'm just like, baby girl, baby boy, what's going on? And as I really am becoming more intentional about the things I do, I have to really share my story of what inspired me to, one, do my YouTube channel, but two, what pushed me to become a believer. Yes, I'm a believer in Jesus Christ. Yes, Lord. Cue praise break. When I do that, that's my praise break. So I need y'all to do that with me. You gotta do the dramatic. Okay, 1, 2, and stop. Ready? 1, 2, and stop. Alright, so that's my praise break. Alright, so I want to say this is going to be in probably 2 different parts. This is part 1. So make sure you put on your seatbelt and get ready because, ooh, child, it's good. So part 1 all entails, it starts with daddy issues, transcends to Tinder/dating, and then it goes to STDs. Ooh, God, y'all. It's ghetto out here. I'm not perfect. I'm not perfect, but I forgot the words. Anyway, I'm so worth it. Alright. So, alright guys. So back in, well, okay. Let's do a backstory. For as long as I could remember, well, I don't know. You guys, y'all don't know me. So, let me go ahead and say this. Me and my biological father, me and my biological dad, we don't have the greatest relationship, never have, but I'm coming to be at peace with it through counseling, through active forgiveness. Let me slow down. Active forgiveness, and just really living day to day and getting to know me as a woman, getting to know me as an adult, and getting to know me as a person that I would like to become. So back in November, I had been going to therapy for about a year. Keep in mind, well, almost a year. Whatever. But I've been going to therapy, and one of the main things that has been the topic of discussion is my father, which I call him Danfer. I don't call him father. We'll get into that in a minute. And how he's not there, and how that has definitely impacted my life, good and bad, honestly, because I feel like a lot of times it is in a bad way, but also too, it definitely is in a good way, because one, it shaped me to become the wonderful woman that I am today, and I am. I'm every woman, it's all in me. Anything you want done, baby, I do it naturally. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Anyway, it's definitely influenced the woman that I am today. I am a strong, I am a confident, a loyal, a productive, a creative individual, a woman, a black woman who likes to inspire, a black woman who likes to be inspired, a very talented woman of many traits. But I said to say this. He was not there growing up, and it definitely has affected me, especially when it comes to men, dating, and how I view them and how I treat them. Sometimes good, sometimes not so bad, sometimes not so good either. Anyway, so I, back in November around let's start August. By August, I sent a letter to him, and it explained everything about how I felt as a child, how I feel as an adult, and how we just don't have to do this, and how like the lack of us not having a relationship has really affected me. So I sent him this letter, and of course immediately he gives me a call. A few days, my heart drops. I'm like, oh my gosh, Danfer is calling me, whatever. And in this letter I also discussed me redefining what loves look like for me, redefining what a friend looks like, and what ultimately a parent looks like. And it's basically someone who shows up and who is about what they say from day to day to day to day. And he calls me, and we discuss a lot of things. Of course, you know, I really wanted to approach this situation in a light manner where I'm not blaming him, where, you know, there's not some like assumed responsibility or respect that was given. Like, I want to approach it as like, hey, you're missing out. I hate to say it. I hate to sound ridiculous. I really do. But sorry to that man. He calls me, and long story short, we say, okay, we're going to work on our relationship. So I would say for about a month and a half, he would call me once a week and just kind of getting to know you. Because at this point, keep in mind, since he wasn't there, I don't really know who he is. I don't know what he likes, how old he is. I don't know, just basic stuff like, what do you like to do? So we're getting to, you know, get to know you. And it actually is it's actually really cool. It's kind of like when you talk to somebody and you kind of get to get a behind the scenes scoop on them. In a weird way, it was like that. And it was nice because for so long, I never had this person in my life who, excuse me, this person in my life deemed as a father, you know, my other half. And I am always, you know, I've seen him a couple times. He comes by and I look just like him, and my mom say I act just like him. But that's in a whole nother story. I don't think I do, but she think I do, but whatever. Or whatever. So we agreed to meet up and do like a big discussion and all of this, and a cry session and all this Thanksgiving weekend. Fast forward Thanksgiving weekend, I'm hyped. I'm like, oh, you know, I done looked up a cute little YouTube video, a little, you know, little icebreaker, so we're not so like, you know, so it's not so awkward. And then we're gonna work our way into the serious part. you know, I'm really cute. I get excited, put my makeup on, I get my hair done. I'm like, oh my God, I get to see Danford. You know, someone who always, coming from someone who always wants to be a daddy's girl. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so excited. Like, I'm 27 and like this is finally happening. And you know, I get to play a part in it because it's on my own terms and I'm redefining what a father looks like for me. So I'm like, oh my God, yes. Long story short, it didn't happen. I got there late and I got there late, but before I got there, I ended up letting him know I wasn't going to be there. He cancels on me. Guess what he said? Oh, I can't make it, some whack excuse. Putting other things and other people before me once again, which this is nothing new. This is something he's always done. So rather than to feel like a victim, I chose to look around, and it was Thanksgiving weekend. I have people who constantly show up for me throughout my family and my friends. They're showing me love. They're showing me support. They're actively there in my life. They're checking on me. Hey, you good? Hey, you need anything? They're emotionally, physically, they're supporting me definitely when I need that. So I'm like, why would I take all of this love I have and kind of just push it away for someone who doesn't even know what love is? I heard a quote the other day. It says, you can't look for your healing in the person that broke you or the place that broke you. I would be in such, let me see, what's the word I'm looking for? I would be wrong if I would like to go back and I want to seek, and I feel like it's natural, seek that love and that attention and that bond, that relationship that I never got from somebody who never knew what it was. And I think going to therapy and just meditating and really getting to know myself, which I do on a daily basis, is teaching me that, like, me being an adult, me being a black woman, me being responsible for my own self, like, that picture doesn't necessarily have to include him. It doesn't, because clearly to me, I'm one of those people, you do what you want to do whenever you want to do it, because we're all adults. You make time for what you want to make time for, period. And he told me the weekend that was all this was supposed to happen. He was like, oh, you know where to find me if you want to see me. I repeat, he said, you know where to find me if you want to see me. Like I'm a stranger on the street. Like I'm some girl he supposed to be talking to. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I don't know the logic that crossed through his mind, but I was like, okay, say less. And I think that internally hurt me, but it also continued to show me, like, you know, this person can't be who they are. You know, they can't show up and hold themselves accountable to their words. And you know what? That is okay, honestly. That's okay. Just don't pretend. Don't keep dipping in and out of my life. Like, one day I want to be here, one day I don't. Don't need it. So, you know, I'm not gonna lie, you know, that whole weekend of us supposed to be meeting up, I was really looking forward to it. But since it didn't happen, I was like, you know what? I'm washing my hands. But I was still hurt. So I would say, you know what? I was like, whatever, you know, God, I'm hurt. I'm finna start acting up and acting out. Which leads me to Tinder, or back to Tinder. For you guys who have seen my IGTV, I do share my tidbit about my, you know, once or twice attempt to try online dating. Soul Swipe, Bumble, Tinder, you name it, whatever. Hinge. Even though I kind of do like Hinge. Anyway. So I was like, oh, one thing I can't control is my dating life and my sexual life. And guess what? Your girl likes to get down in them sheets. Hey, it might be TMI, but you'll get why. So in December, I decided to get back on Tinder and start dating again. But guess what? There's a whole nother world waiting for me. STD'S. I sure was on my way to hell. I lost my relationship with myself, with God. I decided to put on a back burner my self-respect. And you're going to find out more about that in part 2, which will be coming next Sunday. So make sure you stay tuned. Subscribe, like, comment, all of that good stuff. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode. And I'm so excited to be doing this. I feel like I'm living out my dream and like being able to be creative and productive. Like, I'm so excited. So guys, make sure you stay tuned next week for part 2 of daddy issues, STDs, and everything in between. I am your pretty black girl, Avery, and thank you for watching. Peace.